life can be so hard. I mean, I don't have the money to be able to do what I want to do. There are people that don't accept me for who I am. I don't have that many friends. I don't have the job I want. Like, why me? Like, why do I have to always go through these things and other people don't? Bump that victim mentality. Forget that. Stop being a victim. I want you to get out of that victim mentality. And by the end of this video, you'll know why. Check this out. Welcome to Depression Talks with Immanuel. I'm Immanuel, and if this is your first time on my channel, I have clinical depression, and I'm striving to build a community that openly talks about depression, anxiety, and low self-esteem. So hit that subscribe button right now because I promise you, you are not alone. And real quickly, comment down below, do you think it's easier to play the victim in life? If you agree, tell me why. And if you don't, tell me why. I honestly want to know. So, do you have the victim mentality when it comes to your life? Tell me if you can relate to this. Have there been times you pulled out your phone, okay, and you're just scrolling through Instagram, and each time you see a profile, you see somebody happy in a relationship, they look more attractive than you. They have all these followers and you don't. You feel like their life that they're living is better than yours. You start comparing, you feel down, you start to become more depressed. And then you ask yourself, why me? How come I don't have these things? Or even more directly, there's been a time when your friend comes up to you and they're in a happy relationship and they're talking about it, saying, hey, we went out on this date, I took her out, gave her roses, and you're sitting there sad, depressed, thinking to yourself, how come nobody likes me? Breaking through that victim mentality is not easy, whether you have depression or not. So how do you break through it? I'm going to tell you something that someone else told me, and it changed my life forever. They were blunt, it was hard to hear, but it's simple. The world does not owe you anything. My natural reaction when I heard that was pretty much anger. You don't understand my situation. You don't deal with depression. You already have all these things. How can you possibly try to tell me the world doesn't owe me anything and that I don't deserve these things when I know I'm working hard for them and I'm a nice person? Why would you tell me that? You're making the situation worse. If you feel unhappy or depressed right now in your life because other people have things you want but you don't have, you're not where you wanted to be in your life right now, etc. At the end of the day, guess what? It still falls on you. It still falls on the actions that you take every single day to get the things that you desire, to get the things that you want. If you're out of shape, well, make time in your schedule so that way you can go work out and stop being lazy. You wish you were in a relationship? Start bettering yourself and who you are, your character, your personality, the way you look, the way you feel about yourself, so that way somebody else can appreciate you for how you see yourself. It is time for you to no longer have that victim mentality in your life. It is time for you to say to yourself, the world does not owe me anything. I had to earn it. I'm in control of my life. I dictate how much effort and energy I put into something and getting something. You have it in you already. Don't play the victim. Do not play the victim. The world does not owe you a thing. You have everything in here to get what you want out of life. I promise you that. So start going out and taking action in your life. And your first step could be hitting that subscribe button because I love openly talking about depression, anxiety, and low self-esteem and helping to motivate you and inspire you to live the life that you really want to live. So hit that subscribe button because I promise you I'm not alone in this and you're not alone in this. All right, I think it's time to end the video. So, as I always say, do you stay swagalicious and keep smiling.